back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I have the new Victoria's Secret Bombshell Soirée, and I'm gonna be doing, a full-on review, telling you all my thoughts, my opinions, my experience with it. So if you want to see more about that, stay tuned. But before we get started, if you could please hit that subscribe button and join the family here, I would really appreciate it. Okay, so let's get started. So like I said, this is the new Bombshell Soirée. This is what it looks like. Hopefully the camera is picking it up. It is really cute. It's a nice looking bottle. I love how it looks. I love this little like tassel here. It looks very nice. I have the 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, so it does come in a bigger size, the 100 ml. But this is the one I got, and I'm ready to tell you my thoughts. Let me just give you a little bit of background and then I'm gonna dive into the notes. So this recently just came out at Victoria's Secret. I think they first rolled out the travel size spray and then the full size came into stores. I bought mine online, but I believe it should be in stores now for you to test out and smell it. Let me tell you the prices real quick and then we'll jump into the notes and what it smells like. So the 3.4 fluid ounces, the biggest bottle is going to be $89.95. The 1.7, which is this one that I have right here, or the 50 ml, is $69.95. And then the travel size, which it's probably 10 ml, is $19.95. Okay, but Victoria's Secret does have sales all the time. They're always running some type of sale, and if they're not, just wait a little bit, because a lot of the times, a lot of the sales do include their perfumes. And that includes like mists or creams or anything like that. If you're wanting something, just wait around a little bit and see if it'll go on sale. Obviously, when it goes on sale, this will be even better of a price. So let's go over the notes. Now, this is not on Fragrantica yet, so I'm just gonna put a picture of what I saw on the Victoria's Secret website. And the description on the website says, a fruity air of jeweled pear opens the fragrance. So top notes of pear. I saw that and I said, girl, add to cart. We're gonna have to try that immediately. Okay, middle notes. So they say velvet peony, a smooth take on Bombshell's distinctive floral essence, enters at the heart. So peony at the middle. And then sparkling wood trails at the base for a glimmering finish. I said, okay, we got pear, peony, and woody notes. I'm down. I was so down to try it, and I am just very happy to inform you that this is a hit for me. I really do enjoy it. So let's just go through the whole journey together, and let me tell you what I think about this fragrance. So as you would expect, I smell that pear just as soon as you spray it, and this is my favorite part about this fragrance. I am a huge pear fan, and I was hoping it was going to be a sweet pear. Sometimes, they could do like a pear a little bit like very fresh, but this, to me, is a very kind of like sugary pear. It's nice. It's a little like candied. It has that pear carries a lot of sweetness, which I absolutely love. That is exactly what I wanted. I wanted a sweet, juicy, candied pear, and that's that. It still has some freshness, but there's a lot of, because of the peony, I feel like the peony is making it very floral and also a little bit fresh. And then I don't really get I know the woody notes are at the base, but I don't really get I don't get a lot of woodiness in here. To me, like the two stars are the peony and the pear. The pear makes it delicious, beautiful, fruity, and sweet. It is a sweet pear it's just, obviously the peony is making it very floral. But it's so nice, and it's not too much of anything. I do find it sweet because the pear is very sweet, but I also find it floral because the peony is it's strong in there. And then I don't know, it's sweet, it's floral. I can also find like a little bit of a freshness, which I'm not sure if it's like the dewiness of the peony. Like the peony is a little bit wet. But this is so nice. This is really, really nice. I like it more than the original Bombshell. The original Bombshell, to me, it's a little bit more fresh, more floral, more citrusy. It's a little more like in that fresh category. To me, this is much sweeter. This is a sweeter floral, which is, those are my type of favorite florals. Like, I love a sweet floral. Those are awesome. And this is that. I really, really love. So if you're a fan of pear, and you're a fan of peony, then go ahead and get your nose on this, because I don't think you'll be disappointed. This is very, very nice. I think this is going to be a crowd-pleasing scent because there's nothing really off-putting about this. You're pleasing a lot of people. You're pleasing people that like sweet scents. You're pleasing people that like floral scents. You get a little bit of everything. It's not too overpowering on anything, and I just really enjoy it. This could be your everyday scent, signature scent. You can wear it to work. You know, I always do, like, just depends where you work. Like, when I say you can wear it to work, I'm really meaning like I could wear this to work because I don't know where you work. But if your work accepts, like, you know, fragrance, then I think it should be fine because it's not too overpowering. I think, like, I'll talk about performance in a second, but I do think, you know, people will be able to smell you for a good bit, but it's not a fragrance that you'll be choking anyone out. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. But it's so pretty. It's pretty, it's feminine, perfect for every day. Like, you're just gonna smell really, really nice. And every single time I've worn this fragrance, and I've been wearing it quite a bit. If you can see, I've only had them for about a week. I've been testing it out for a week, and I have a nice little dent. Because yeah, I can test it out for a few days, but if I want to keep wearing it, that, you know, that's a really good sign. So yeah, I've been wearing this one quite a bit. I've been enjoying it, and like every single time, or like almost every single time, my husband has told me that he really likes the way I smell, and I'm like, okay, because sometimes he's not vibing with my fragrances sometimes, okay? Like, if a fragrance is too gourmand, he struggles with that sometimes, or like too strong, whatever. But he really liked this one. So I think overall this is going to be a crowd-pleasing scent. It's just a very, very pretty perfume. But if we're comparing it to the original Bombshell, I like this significantly more. And I think this is a very nice flanker to that line. I feel like it's a flanker because of that peony, as they mentioned in the description, that it's just kind of like the distinctive floral that they have in the Bombshells. But yeah, no, I think they did a good job with this one. Okay, so let me talk about performance now. So this one kind of surprised me a bit because when I thought it was going to be like more of a freshy floral, a little bit sweet. I didn't really have too like high expectations about performance. Like, I thought I might get like maybe like 3 hours of wear, but no. It pleasantly surprised me. I think it projects very well for like the first hour or two. Like, I have a beautiful scent bubble going on with this fragrance. And, you know, as most fragrances do, the longer you wear it, you know, the less projecting they'll be. So I think projection was moderate. Very happy with the first 1 or 2 hours of projection. And then what kind of not shocked me, but what really pleasantly surprised me was the longevity, because on skin, moderate. On clothes, it does stick to my clothes very well. Like, I was wearing it on a t-shirt this one day, and then you know, I wore that t-shirt for like a couple of hours, and then I shouldn't have, you know, I should have just thrown it in the laundry little basket, but I just put it on top of my chair on my bedroom, you know, and I just kind of forgot about it. And then a couple days went on, and I was just gonna throw it to the laundry basket, as I should have. And then when I picked it up, I smelled the fragrance. And it had been a couple days, and I smelled it on the t-shirt, and it smelled very, very nice. So I could still smell it even after a couple days on my clothes. Of course, it wasn't beast mode. Of course, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like I just sprayed this. No. It was a little bit faint, but I could smell it on there. So longevity, honestly, it's not bad. Of course, it's not beast mode, like I said. It's not going to be a powerhouse, but I was happy with the performance overall. So this is nice. And so overall thoughts, I think A lot of people are gonna like this. It's a very nice fragrance. This is something that I would probably gravitate more towards the spring and summer, but honestly, this is a very nice year-round fragrance. Like, I've been wearing it a ton already, and it's, you know, it's fall. I think it's super, super appropriate for fall. Maybe like winter times, I do like kind of like more gourmand, more sweet, more dense perfumes, or like just stronger perfumes. So I won't reach for this as much during the winter, but I think it's a perfect year-round fragrance. I think it's super nice as like everyday type of fragrance, especially during the day. I think at night I would like maybe something a little more, you know, a little more sexy and mysterious, but during the day, perfect, perfect, perfect. I really, really like it. Performance, nice. Like, I really don't have any complaints. The packaging, very cute. It came in a cute little box as well. It looked, you know, I feel like they have a lot of boxes like that for like Christmas. It was like gold and it was really cute. If I still have the box, I'll put a picture here, but I think I threw it away. But yeah, so if you're curious about it, I would say go smell it in store. Go smell it in store, try it on your skin, see if you like it, and then hopefully they'll have a sale, and then just get on the sale, girl. Because I do recommend it. I think it smells really, really good, and I'm happy I have it in my collection. And a little scent combo that I did the other day, and I actually really enjoyed it, that I just want to sprinkle in this video. I just want to touch on it. I layered this with Pear Gelato by Theodore Skeletines. This fragrance is like very gourmand. This is a very, very sweet, like very, very, very sweet gourmand pear, like juicy pear sweet ice cream with like waffle cone, like, and these two were like a pear dream because the pear in the Bombshell is prominent, and then obviously the pear in the Pear Gelato is prominent, so these were a nice pair. I really enjoy that combo. But yeah, you do not. You don't have to purchase the Theodore Skeletines ones to enjoy this one. I worn it by itself and I love it. I've layered it with that one and I love it. And yeah, overall, this is really, really nice. And I do highly recommend it, okay? So let me know your thoughts. Have you smelled it? Are you going to smell it? If you have smelled it, what do you think about it? I don't think it's like, you know, groundbreaking or anything like that or super unique, but I really enjoy it. I think it's perfect for every day, and simplicity I really love most of the time. So I'm happy about this little guy here. So let me know your thoughts down below, and before you exit the video, go watch this video next, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and your support means the world to me. It really, really does. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.